It was 1 year ago today that the Berlin Wall came down. The former mayors of East and West Berlin unveiled a plaque in honor of those who died trying to escape across the wall. The Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev was visiting Germany today. He was in Bonn to get help for the Soviet economy at a ceremony signing treaties on economic cooperation and non-aggression. The German Chancellor Helmut Kohl said, "We are closing the book on the painful past." A lot of people in what used to be East Germany have spent the last year trying to do just that, make a break with the past. It isn't easy. Here's ABC's Jerry King.
In the Werra Valley in central Germany, the tiny village of Großbuchla lies along what was the world's most heavily guarded border. The minefields have been cleared, but 1 year after the border was reopened, the border fence in this area remains, a scar upon the landscape. Psychological scars remain too, mental walls, according to this man, who's been documenting the changes in Großbuchla since last November.
They think they are free, but they are not free from communism and free from the communist mentality.
A mentality dominated by suspicion. Reinhard Muller's daring escape across this river to the west 11 years ago resulted in the arrest of his parents, Fritz and Marga, who were later forced to move far away from their home by the Stasi, the secret police. They're back now, and in their first year of freedom, trying to find out which of their neighbors were the agents responsible for their exile. Last year, the village residents were elated at being able to cross the border death strip. With flowers and tears, they greeted Western neighbors they had seen only from a distance. It was all too much for 41-year-old Bärbel Gärtner. All she can recall of that day now is thinking, we're free at last. In the past year, she has learned more about what that means.
We feared everything and everyone. In the past year, we have become braver.
Braver out of necessity. People have to fend for themselves now. The state no longer provides jobs. These people have had no work for 6 weeks. Others are luckier. Carpenters can now get materials from the West. The people of Großbuchla are once again taking pride in their community. And after 11 years in the West, Reinhard Muller can hear his father sing again. I think back and just cannot imagine, he says. There are no guards, no passport controls. I just get in the car and drive home. Homeland, homeland, the song goes. I'm so full of joy to have found you again. Despite everything, the return of the Heimat, the German homeland, makes all the hardship bearable. Jerry King, ABC News, Großbuchla, Germany.